making some brittle here this morning with Chef Troy. I did want to tell Chef Troy, Derek, it's better to make brittle when it's a little bit cooler outside. Right, Chef Troy?
Yeah.
My mom used to make it every year.
That's correct. And
when it was 75 below.
Right. I made brittle for Tara last year. I did a roasted pecan brittle for Tara last year. So
Wait. You're making special things just for Tara and not for the rest of us?
No, I made it for everybody else. Did you not get anything last year? My bad. Maybe I forgot somebody last year.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's show everybody what we're doing.
All right,
that was awkward.
We're doing food gifts, and the last one I'm going to do is some marinated cheeses, and I'm just using like some little small mozzarella balls. You can use any. You can use feta. I've got an example of feta over there.
Are you just throwing the lemon in there for color, or what's the deal with the lemon?
Lemon zest. The zest of the lemon has more lemon flavor in it than the actual lemon does.
Okay.
So that's why I'm using that. A piece of garlic. You know, I'm using thyme. You could use basil. You know, rosemary. Whatever you want to do. I'm using some jalapeno peppers, maybe some peppercorns, and then basically what you do is you just keep cramming the cheese in there.
Get it stuffed all the way to the top, but enough so you can still get the lid on.
Well, and then you fill it with oil, and then you let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours, and then right before you're going to serve it, you set it out at room temperature, just so the oil soften back up, and you've got flavored cheese.
Very nice.
So that's something simple, and you decorate it, you dress it up like that, and then you got
the red and the green in there, yeah.
Right, exactly. You noticed that.
See?
Red jalapeno, green jalapeno for Christmas. For our soup gift jar, we just did like a 4-bean soup, and I just used black beans, red beans, navy beans, and we got all those in there. We made a little flavoring pack with just some powdered stock and different spices, some chipotle. We also put a little hunk of chorizo on top of it, so that kind of did, made the top look nice. We put a little ribbon around it, but it also gave it some flavor. So it's got a little Southwest flair to it. I'm adding some cilantro. The chorizo we diced up real fine and put inside there so it would flavor it along with the flavor pack.
And this is one of those things that where somebody gets done with Christmas, they're sick of cooking, they're sick of dealing with relatives, they're sick of dealing with kids. Something simple, easy, boom, you got lunch, you got dinner taken care of.
Because you're going to get this and you're going to put it in your pantry and you're going to forget it's there, So by the end of January, you're going to pull it out and go. And, I've printed a recipe out, put it right on there so, you remember all the steps and everything's in there. Even the tortillas, I put a dried chili in there so we could flavor it even that much more. So, I thought that was pretty cool.
All the ingredients, of course, web channel, foxcharlotte.com, brittle time.
Now, this was Tara's brittle. Now, I used cashews today, but like I said, last year I did roasted pecans. You could use peanuts. And then, we got it to 330 degrees. We stirred in the cashews, a little bit of vanilla. Now, the base of it is just sugar, corn syrup, a little bit of butter, and then once it gets to that hard crack stage, as you can see, once it cools off, that's all you got to do, and then you can just put it in a fancy little box like that and put a little name tag on it, and you're more than welcome to try that. Now, I do have to get our breadsticks out.
Okay.
And we just flavored those with some rosemary and some Parmesan. We made a real simple dough, almost like doing pizza dough, almost. A little bit of yeast. I used honey instead of sugar.
Well, you were saying we could put in whatever our favorite cheese is on these.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? You know what I was going to do for this? Me and my daughter were talking. I was going to make bacon brittle. But I wasn't sure that anybody would go for that, so I did the cashew brittle. Yeah, just like this.
I would have tried that.
You can twist them, you can, flatten them. Now, what I did was once I cut them, we made it into a rectangle, and I just cut them into strips, and we rolled them out, or you can just kind of slap them and pull them to whatever shape. They don't have to be straight. I did mine straight, and then I rolled it in cornmeal, so it gives that nice, you can see it's just got like a nice little rough texture on it, but they're nice and crispy, and that's something you can set on the table. I put mine in a little paper bag, with some ribbon on it. There's Tara's.
You know what, though?
Brittle.
These are the best. For whatever reason, when they're piping hot, fresh out of the oven, I think they're the best.
Fresher is always better.
Can I try one of those?
You bet.
Does it have garlic on it?
The pan is hot, so be careful. No, it does not. I don't think.
Yeah, these are such good ideas, neighbors. Good for your postman, good for your hairstylist.
Go to our web channel, foxcharlotte.com, for all the recipes. Oh, and by the way, Chef Troy's in like his 19th magazine this month, Lake Norman magazine, with the whole family.